Abhyasa and Vairagya are concepts in the Yoga Sutras. They mean, Abhyasa means regular practice over a long period of time. And Vairagya means detachment from illusion, detachment from distraction in your practice, that distraction of, oh, I can't do it anymore, right? Or impatience, like, I'm tired of waiting. I really want to move right now. I want to get into my first downward facing dog. Can't wait. And also frustration, I would say, detachment from frustration. So this is an attitude of persistent effort while maintaining tranquility. And so it's the attitude of the persistence that we're going after, right? Classically, Abhyasa and Vairagya was practice over a long period of time, no attachment to the outcome. But there's some things we've got to pay attention to so we don't have the attachment to the outcome. Notice any frustration that rises up. Notice any impatience that rises up. And notice any laziness that rises up. It happens in our yoga practice sometimes. So remember, we're not getting any younger. Do it today. All right, let's start in today with Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Bring your hands to your heart center and lift yourself high. Today, I'm up on my toes, giving my arches a really nice stretch. That's one option. If you don't have knee flexion, or deep knee flexion, you could put a blanket between your bottom and your heels, or even just behind your knees. That feels really nice. Or just take the tops of the feet down. Any other seated pose is fine. I'm just giving my arches a little more stretch today. Hands to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a big exhale with me. Inhale deeply. One more exhale. Inhale for Om. Om. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may our actions contribute to that happiness and that freedom for all beings. Such an important message. Ready? Join in when you'd like. 3 rounds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Next, you can change your foot position if you'd like, or your seat for Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati can go slow and rhythmic. It can go fast. You can have force on the exhale or very little force. I would recommend very little force. If you have vertigo, epilepsy, untreated high blood pressure, have a history of heart issues, or stroke, then definitely you'd want to go a little slower with less force. Let me show you what that looks like. Hardly hearing anything come out through the nose. Still pressing the belly button back to the spine. Now, if you don't have one of those pre-existing conditions and you would like to boost your metabolism a little bit and get some more energy moving up, then you can go a little faster, a little more forceful. It mimics sneezing and helps to clear the nasal passages, the sinuses. It looks like this. Okay, so we're going to try 30 seconds. So I won't know if you're going slow or fast. Feel free to do whatever suits you today. This also can make you a little warm. So if you are in menopause, you might want to go slow as well because it can create a good hot flash for you. We're going to try 30 seconds. Inhale, lengthen spine. And begin. Keep going, gazing down the line of the nose. You're also welcome to close your eyes, especially if you feel any burning in your eyes. Put your hands in Jnana Mudra, index finger to thumb, and chin facing down. Chin Mudra, I should say, so it's not the chin on your face. Palms facing down. Bring your awareness to the spine and see energy moving up from the lowest chakra, maybe about the area of the solar plexus right now. Breathe into the solar plexus, hold it there. And then exhale, breathe back down towards the Muladhara chakra. Again, breathe in to the solar plexus, our fire chakra. Hold it there for a moment and exhale. We have one more like that. Inhale. Muladhara to Manipura. Hold it there and exhale. We have 3 rounds total of Kapalbhati. We're moving into our second round. So again, slow or fast for 30 seconds, shoulders back and down. If you get a dizzy, please either slow down. If that doesn't work, then you can stop altogether and take Ujjayi breath. Ready? Begin. Keep going. Light engagement of Mula Bandha, lifting of the pelvic floor, just lightly. Hands are here. Breathing through both nostrils. Bring your awareness to your spine. And please take your inhale now from the Muladhara chakra, base of the spine, up to the throat, Vishuddha chakra for purification. Hold it there at the throat, and then exhale it back down to the base of the spine. Inhale, base of spine, Vishuddha chakra. And exhale. Good. One more like that. Inhale. Hold it there briefly. See the color light blue, pure expression, saying what you mean, meaning what you say today. And exhale. One more round, Kapalbhati, to really get our energy going today for this vigorous vinyasa practice. I like to straighten my arms a little bit, roll the shoulders back, get this torso as tall as I can for lots of space. Engage Mula Bandha, 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh, the air out. Breathe in, base of spine, top of head, Sahasrara chakra. Hold the inhale there briefly and exhale. If you know the colors of the chakra, you can bring it down with the colors, visualizing each color as you lower back to the Muladhara chakra. Inhale, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Exhale, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. 2 more times like that. See the energy rise, shoulders back, chin in. Hold it there briefly and exhale. You're opening the gateway to prana in your body, life force energy. Again, one more time. And exhale. Nicely done. Gate pose sequence. Our goal is working towards Eka Pada Kurma Dandasana today. Some call that bird of paradise pose. So we're going to start out with some gate pose, getting into the shoulders and the hips and the inner legs. So please have one block and one strap today. Take your block in a direct line from your right leg. Turn the left toes away from the midline. Take the left arm up and reach it all the way over. Exhale. And then go ahead and follow your hand with your gaze. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. One more in this direction. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. And change a direction. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Even turn your palm in the opposite direction. Down. Bring it up. Scoop up. Exhale, turn it away. Turn it left. Good. Well done. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your left arm all the way over. Reach your right arm up and over for a lateral flexion, keeping the gaze center. 5 breaths. Start to come into your ujjayi. Shoulders down the back. Keep opening the heart. Persistent practice. Remembering that yoga is just a journey of self-discovery. We keep a tranquil attitude in our persistent journey. We don't stop. We're not distracted. We're not caught up in an illusion. We're not impatient. We're not frustrated. Inhale, lift your heart. Tuck your toes down. Option 1 of the right foot. Take your hand to your sacrum, right hand, lifting arm up. Or your hand can go down the thigh or to the right heel. Looking for extension of the spine, so not a deep back bend. It's more important that we're lifting, creating space between the vertebrae. 5 breaths. Turn your gaze up. Drishti moves with the position with the arm. One more breath. And release the hand, taking your block into your left hand, left knee down. You're welcome to use, of course, blankets under the knees if you prefer. Right toe points away. Block is in a line with the left knee. Inhale, lift your heart. Look up, gaze up. Exhale, drishti follows hand. 1. Inhale, feel the shoulder. Exhale. Put the palm away, reach up. And then exhale. Play a little bit with the movement of the shoulder, in and out. Maybe you have twinkle arms. 1 more. And then change the direction. Inhale. Palm faces the right. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, and down. Now take the right arm and left arm open. Right toes pointing away from the midline. Reach far right, and then hand comes down. Lift the left arm up and over. Try to bring your left underarm to the sky. 5 ujjayi breaths. Just enjoying this slow part of the journey this morning. Sticking with it. Not allowing your mind to be distracted. Counting the breaths to yourself. 1 more breath. Inhale, coming up, left hand to sacrum. Tuck the left toes under. Option to take the left hand to the heel. If you promise you'll extend the spine. Lift through the heart. So something gorgeous has a hold of your heart and is lifting you. It's that attitude of tranquility while persisting. And then maybe you want to bring your left hand to the heel. But keep the opening through the vertebrae. Keep the extension of the spine. One more breath. And release the pose. Removing your block to the front of your mat. having your strap nearby, coming into cat-cow. So you can go slow or fast in this cat-cow. We're taking our knees as wide as our hips. Tops of the feet are down, but make sure that your feet are as wide as your hips. Wrists are under the shoulders. Unless you experience wrist pain, you can walk your hands a little further forward to take some of the flexion out of the wrists. Drop the belly, lift the head, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. You can even come back to Kapalbhati if you want to go faster. Up to you, slow or fast, 1 whole minute. Dynamically moving. Keep going. And come to a straight spine. Tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. You're welcome to bend one knee and then the other, if this is your first down dog of the day. And then when you're finished with that, come to a place of stillness. Try to find the outer edges of the feet parallel to the edges of the mat. Press through the point behind the big toe, little toe, ball of foot, and see if you can find both edges of the heel, both points of the heel on the floor. If not, if that's too much for your hamstrings, I prefer you getting a stretch in your back. So bend your knees, bringing your thighs towards your ribs, stretching the spine. Shake out your head a little here. One more breath. Placing your fingertips on the floor, look forward. Use your fingertips as you step forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend your knees if you need. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. 2 more like that. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Last one. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, take the bottom out. Inhale, arms to the sides, reach high. We have rolling sun stretches. So we're going to be rolling back. So make sure that you're at the front of your mat. Exhale, bring your hands to the midline, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, Utthita. Exhale, bend your knees, carefully roll back. Try not to use your hands to come up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head, Utthita. Exhale, bend your knees, roll back. Inhale, no hands, rise up. Exhale. Inhale, Utthita. Hands by your feet. Exhale, bend knees, roll back. Inhale, rise. We have 2 more. Exhale, stick with it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, roll back. You're giving a beautiful massage to your spine and strengthening your core and having some fun. Imagine that. Exhale, release the hands. All right, surya namaskaras. See, bring your big toes together, please. And cross your thumbs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, lifting your heart. Exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Really dig your fingertips in. Exhale, pull the elbows in, Ashtangasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Don't slide the foot on the floor. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Cross the thumbs, lift the heart. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back, down dog. Inhale to plank, Palakasana. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, cross the thumbs. We're going to add on Vasisthasana, side arm balance. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left foot down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step your left foot over to your right. Inhale, Vasisthasana. Option to step your left foot forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your right foot over to your left. Inhale, Vasisthasana. Option to step right foot forward, lifting your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Cross the thumbs, lift your heart. Let's try left side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right, down dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, step your right foot to your left first. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Feet are separate again. Step your left foot over to your right. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's step the left foot forward. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, cross the thumbs, lift your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, hands at heart. Working through the center line today. Inhale, lift, meaning reach your arms up and down through the midline. Exhale, Mula Bandha engage, gaze into your navel. Inhale, lift your head a little bit. Walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat. You know the modifications. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin, or swing through. Downward facing dog. Spending 5 breaths here. We're going to take our right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, bring it down. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale. One more breath here. At the end of the exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and jump. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, working midline, reach up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Let's try that again. So we'll be lifting the legs to start getting into the hips for our beautiful lift today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're working toward a goal. That's Abhyasa and Vairagya. Inhale. 112, 113 in the Yoga Sutras. Reach up. Exhale, down dog. Now inhale, lift the right leg high. Bend the knee. You can look under the right arm or keep them square. It's okay. Exhale, keeping the shoulders square or opening them. Inhale, left leg high. Look under the left if you'd like, or keep your shoulders square. Exhale. One more big breath. All the air out of the lungs.
Look forward, jump. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the hands through the center, lift your heart. Last one, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or variation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg opens. Exhale, right leg comes down. Inhale, left leg opens. We're just doing it in the one breath. Exhale, left leg comes down. Now we have 3 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Push the floor away, lift the hips. 3. At the end of your exhale, bend your knees, look forward and jump. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the hands together and reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale, Surya Namaskar B. Hands down. Inhale, lift the head, Utthita. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, step the right foot forward. Inhale, big sweep to the side. Really reach. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or variation. You can also go to down dog, up dog, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Take a big reach. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take 5 breaths here. Finding stillness, but let's walk our hands forward and reach our head toward the floor. Getting some more opening through the chest. Your heels can come off the floor. Melt your heart towards the floor. See if you can put your forehead, your nose there. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. I'll walk your hands just a little bit so it'll be easier to jump forward. Bend the knees, take all the air out of the lungs and jump. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. We're going to find ourselves next in a high lunge position and an option to take side angle pose with a bind. So you might want to have your strap nearby. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. High lunge. Find your high lunge. Really reach. Square your hips. Feel the beautiful opening going on in your hip flexors. Straighten the back leg. Active leg. Becoming tranquil while you're scissoring your legs towards one another. Mula bandhas engaged. Heart is lifted. Gaze is calm. Drishti's up towards the point between the ceiling and the wall, but you don't have to lift the chin for that. 1 more breath. And Parsva Konasana. So we're going to open to the side. Back foot opens 90 degrees. This is where you might want your strap. If you do want your strap, put it in the left hand. Option to take right arm to thigh, left arm to sky, right hand down or to a block, or take going for the bind. So you'd put the left hand behind you and reach under with your right hand. Strap or no strap. Remember that your right hand's going to grab your left. Wrapper's the grabber. 5 slow breaths. We have 4 more. 3 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Inhale, come up. And we're simply going to change to the back of our mat. So make sure you have your strap handy. Heel of the right foot is high. Reach up. This time, let's take a little shoulder opener. Interlace your fingers. Bring your palms up. Keep your palms facing up. Exhale, elbows bend, palms still facing up. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, Parsvakonasana. So if you're using a strap, you'd want your strap in the right hand. Left arm to thigh, right arm to sky. Hand down. Another option, pressing your arm against your leg against your arm. Keep that action going. Mula Bandha is happy to help. And or bring your right hand behind you. Bottom hand's going to grab the top hand. 4 more breaths. Active legs. Keep pulling the energy of your back foot towards your front towards your back. Nicely done. 1 more breath. Inhale, come out gracefully and turn back to the front. Reach up. Exhale, come down. Chaturanga. Take your transition. Step your right foot back. Don't slide it back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We're coming into Virabhadrasana 1, right side. Step the right foot behind the right hand if you want a little more open warrior 1, or in the center if you want to align your heels. And find your Virabhadrasana 1, spread your toes, lift the arches. And reaching from here, turn your gaze up. Right hip back. Warriors, don't give up. We keep moving forward with sincere effort, with clarity, through our yoga practice. 2 more breaths for a total of 5. Keep the reach upward while the feet are pressing firmly in. Right hip rolling back. Now slowly take your left heel to a high lunge and swivel it back just a little bit. Take a little more space here. Bring your hands behind your head and lift your heart. Interlaced fingers. Try to roll your shoulders open. 5 breaths. Shoulders go back, back, back as you lift your heart. 1 more breath. And we have Koundinyasana push-ups, everybody's favorites. Move your block back, take your right hand under. Option to stay here, working on the lift of the leg. Okay, you can lower your left knee to the floor. Or if you've already got that lift of the leg, take it out to the right a little bit, bend your elbows, push down once, and lift up, straight arm. Bend your elbow, 2. Give it a try. 3. Good, just 3 so we don't get too tired. Bring your shoulder under there again. Let's try Koundinyasana. Extend your leg long. Shift your weight forward. You can keep your left toes on the floor or take them up. Right? You can also place your left elbow under your hip for some support. Keep trying. Good. And take it back. Downward facing dog. Shake out your right wrist. Place right hand down. Shake out left wrist. Place left hand down. Let's try the other side. Virabhadrasana 1, left foot comes forward. Right toes open. Inhale. Thighs internally rotated. Keep the lift through the pelvis. 1 more breath. Now turn the right heel high. Swivel it back just a little bit. Bring your arms, interlace your fingers, press up once, give a good stretch through the shoulders, then bring the hands on the back of the head, and you're pressing the head against the hands. At the same time, the hands are pressing against the head. Bring your elbows back and lift your heart. 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Opening your shoulders. Good, one more breath. Ready for those fun Koundinyasana push-ups on the other side? Let's give it a try. Take your right foot back. Of course, the knee can come down. Left arm goes under left leg. And maybe you're working on getting that leg open. That's fine too. So if you've got it open, eventually bend your elbows. 1, straighten arms. 2, 3, good work. Reposition, prepare. Are you going to want to put your hip on your right elbow or try without? You have to shift your weight forward. There's a little hop up. Keep trying, don't give up. When you're finished, bring your knees down, put your palms up. Backs the hands on the floor, child's pose. I want you to flex and open your fingers. Flex and open. Bend and open. Bend and open. 3 more like that. Nice. Good. And slowly slide the hands forward, downward facing dog. Step the right foot in between the hands for Parsvottanasana. Step the left foot a little bit closer, toes turn out. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold, walking your hands back. Option 2, interlace your hands around the back leg, squaring your hips. You'd have to go around the front leg first, arms around the front and back leg, and then connecting behind the back leg if you would like. Squeeze your legs, squeezing the quadriceps to release the hamstrings. 1 more breath. Walk your hands forward, creating a beautiful long spine. Option to use your block for Parivrtta Trikonasana. If you're using your block, or your hand, of course, can go here, here, or here. It can go here, here, or out here, as you like. So find your optimal arm position. I want a really long spine. A twist from here doesn't feel nice because your back is round. So extend your left arm forward once, twice, maybe all the way over to the right or not. Inhale, open, right hip rolls back, left hip comes forward. Lift your torso away from the floor. Active legs, active feet, toes, arches lifted. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And slowly bring your hands down, bending the front knee. Lift the left leg high. Option to stay here today with a closed hip, or open your left hip and let your right hand come up and hold on to the left foot. Let your left hand come over and hold on to the right ankle. 5 breaths. One more breath. And releasing the leg, come out of it any way you'd like. You can hop up to a handstand and jump back if you'd like. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. We have Parsvottanasana and that lovely Trikonasana, Parivrtta Trikonasana on the other side. So looking forward, step your left foot in between the hands. Use your block if you'd like. Inhale, bring your right leg closer, lift your heart, square your hips, and exhale, hands come to the block or the floor. Option to walk your hands back, even option to take your hands behind your right leg. 5 slow Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. Feeling that left hamstring, you can squeeze your quad so we get some release back there. Inhale, come forward with your hands. Remember, you can take the block with you or just your hands. Your right hand can go to the inside of the left foot, in front of or over to the left. You choose, but lift your torso away from the floor and keep the spine very, very long. Left hip back, right hip forward. Ready? Inhale to open. We expand on this one. 1. Gazing up. 2, free from illusion, distraction, impatience, frustration. Continue on our path. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands down, walking them closer to the left foot. And you could use a block if you'd like under your hands instead. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Option to keep the hip closed, hands right by the foot, kissing the knee, or bend the top leg, left hand to right foot. Maybe your right hand to your left ankle. Lift the right knee a little higher if you can, if you're binding. Good, 1 more breath. We're getting very close to our peak pose now, feeling ready for it. Now, take the hands down to the floor. Lift the leg once, twice, maybe you stick a bit, and chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. I'll meet you there. You're going to want to face the side of your mat. So step whichever foot you need to come forward so you can face the side of your mat and still see your screen. Turning your heels in and your toes out, we'll practice malasana. We're coming into Eka Pada Kurma Dandasana today, which means literally one leg staff turtle pose, but has been called bird of paradise. We're coming into it from this beautiful garland pose. Hips are open, shoulders are open, feeling strong through the core, strong through the legs. We'll start by taking our left hand under the left leg. Now, option to stay here today and not come up for the balance, okay? Or wrap your right arm around. Use your strap if you need. Your strap will go in your right hand to grab a hold of your left hand. Now, we're going to stand up a little bit by lifting your bottom. Slide your left foot towards your right. You might stay here today, right? Your toes turning out, so bring it in a little bit. Your right foot, and see if you can place more weight into your right foot. It is excellent if you made it to here. If you want a little more opening, open the left leg, lift your heart, and look right. Keep trying, don't give up. One more breath. Good, bend the knee and gracefully, that's the hard part, come down. Turning the toes out again, heels in. Malasana, happy place. All right, ready for the other side? Back's getting a nice stretch here. Right arm under. Open through the left. Opening through obliques, through the back, through the hips. Now, if you want to bind, and it's hard to reach with your hands, take that arm extender, put it in your left hand, and find it here. Find your bind, or use your strap. Now we're going to put our weight into our left foot. So lift your right heel, slide it a little closer, take your left foot parallel. So it was open before. Now make it straight forward like 12 o'clock. Now putting your weight into your left foot, slowly stand up. You'd also put a block under that rising leg to give yourself a little more oomph, a little more lift off support. And then slowly open the right leg. If you can, look left, smile. Mula Bandha is engaged, Uddiyana Bandha is engaged, no Jalandhara Bandha. Gazing far left. One more breath. Now bend the knee and gracefully come down. Ooh, hands together. Nicely done. And have a seat. Great transition, right? Pull the legs in. Cosmic egg. Pull them in, squeeze them in. Pull the belly in. Deep breathing. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now see if you can open into a great big starfish. Good. And then pull it into that cosmic egg again. Maybe you want to let go of your legs. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Keep your spine long. Keep pulling your legs together. You can always use a block between your thighs if you need a little more information here, a little more feedback. Squeeze a block. Ready? You're going to want to let it go when you have your starfish. Open big. One more breath. Now pull it in again. Option to squeeze your legs together with your arms or use a block or even let go here. Squeezing the thighs toward one another. Nice core strengthening. Good. And release. Open, breathe. We have just 3 breaths in the starfish. One more breath. Good. And bring it back to the center and let it go. Rock the hips side to side. So from here, we're going to play a little bit with Dhanurasana, reaching our hands back for our feet in a bow pose. So let's come to the floor. We'll start with Shalabhasana, which is an excellent first back bend before going into deeper ones. We're going to take our hands back, forehead down, tops of the feet are on the floor. So reaching your hands towards your feet energetically, use your legs. Remember, you can always put a block between your thighs as well in this pose, or a strap around your thighs. We're going to inhale and lift your upper body, soften your abdomen, and then lift the lower body, lift your hands. 5 tranquil breaths. You've got nowhere else to be but here. This is the time. This is the place. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Lift your legs a little higher if you can. And release. Turn your head in one direction. You can place your hands under your head if you'd like. Now we're going to try for Dhanurasana. You can use a strap for your legs if you need, or reach your hand for your front of your foot or your ankle, other hand, front of foot or ankle. Don't let your knees go wider than your hips, please. Roll your shoulders back and down, forehead on the floor. On your inhale, lift your head and your heart. At the end of your inhale, lift your lower body. Turn your gaze up, pull the shoulder blades together. Stick with it. We're here for 8 breaths, so longer. This is breath 4. Keep trying to lift your thighs. Breath 5. Lift a little higher if you can. 6. 7. Good work. And 8. Lower the knees. Lower the head. And tuck your toes down and just rock your hips, your heels side to side. Let's try that one more time. So legs close together. Bend your knees, reaching for the tops of your feet or your ankles. Roll the shoulders back and down. The beginning of the inhale is a lift of the heart. Inhale, and then we lift the legs. Maybe this time we can go a little higher than last time. This time maybe you want to rock forward and back. Or just spend your time lifting. And release. This time bring your hands under your shoulders. Lift your heart. Exhale, round the spine. Find a nice round back. Walk your hands far right for 5 breaths. Your hips roll to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands go far left, hips swing right. And inhale, bring your hands back to the center. So you have some choices today for our inversion. If you'd like legs up the wall, feel you really need that today, feel free. If you'd like to join me in Sirsasana practice, we're going to work towards Sirsasana. Doesn't mean you have to come into the full pose where you place weight on your head. You can come into the steps beforehand. So first we're going to measure our forearms, wrapping your arms around your elbows, the distance of the forearms. Then bring your hands together, interlace your fingers. Both pinkies, the outer edges, are on the floor. So they're not on top of each other, the pinkies, they're behind one another. Place them down, not moving your elbows. Roll your shoulders down your back and breathe here. And then lift your knees, dangle your head. Stay here a while. So each of these steps has a lot of value. Each of these steps are worth going through slowly. Here you're feeling your shoulders. Shoulders rolling out and back, right? Maybe rising a little towards your ears. You're going to lift your shoulders a little higher away from the floor. Walk your feet forward. And then maybe you want to put weight on your head or not. You can work on the 90-10 rule, 90% of the weight in the arms and the upper back, and only 10 on the head. If you want to bring your head down now, you can still work on 90-10, not lifting your legs, or you can lift one knee. You can lift the other knee if you'd like. Bring your heels to your bottom. Lifting your legs, heels up, or point the toes. Either way is fine. but you want the wrists to stay on the floor. Keep them on the floor. I'm going to check in. Keep your wrists down on the floor. We're trying to stay here today for 2 minutes. We're already 30 seconds into it. If you fall down, you come down, please try again. You can use a wall. Abhyasa, our practice is regular and constant. And Vairagya, with detachment, no attachment to the outcome, from illusion we might have had, how our headstand would look different, from distraction, things going on around you, from impatience, from frustration. Go slow. Maybe you just take part of the pose today and not the whole pose. That is progress. We have sincerity and we have purpose. Sincere effort. It's the attitude of that persistent, sincere effort that matters most of all. Keep the tranquility. 15 seconds left. Keep trying. Nicely done. And slowly make your way down. So if you're all the way up, bring your bottom to your heels again. Bottoms, heels bend to the bottom, and then pull your knees in nice and slow, or you can float down if you've got to float. Pull your knees in nice and slow. This is an excellent way to create core strength, and then your toes come down. All right, 2 fists under the forehead or a block under the forehead. If you have a block, you'd like to use that instead, please feel free. We're here for 1.5 minutes today. Thirty seconds left. Of course, this theme carries with us as we go off the mat. What kind of sincerity do we have in our practice off the mat? How do we find purpose? Do we have sincere effort in our purpose? And slowly lifting the head, removing the block, preparing for laying on the floor. We'll do a little stretching before our shavasana, but you might want to sit up with your blanket under your head. If you have a prop for under your knees, you can get that now and put it to the side of your mat. Maybe you have a bolster you'd like to use or some other prop, blankets, a few yoga mats. I'm going to come down first and just feel our breath. Let the shoulders on the back pull together a little. So the upper shoulders, the front of the shoulders can relax. Feel your breath. Put your hand, one hand on your belly and one hand at your collarbones. Just come back into your breath again. Your breath gives us sincere effort every day. It's our mind that creates anxiety, fear, doubt that change our breath. Excitement, too. Overexertion. It changes the breath. But the breath gives it sincere effort, just like the sun. It comes out every day, no matter what, no matter if they're clouds. The sun's still up there somewhere, you can bet. Abhyasa and Vairagya. Take the left leg long on the floor. Pull the right leg in, holding on to the shin, relaxing your hands from your belly and your chest. Nice pull in, Ardha Apanasana. And then hold your hand on top of your right leg and just open your knee to the right. Big circle over to the left, to the right, and left. One more time, right, and then left. Change the direction. Be careful not to tug on the knee, just lightly placing the hand there. Great. And let the right leg go long. Bring the left leg in, Ardha Apanasana, releasing any downward winds. You can hold on to the back of the thigh or interlace your fingers over the left shin. And then take your left hand lightly on your left knee and open it 3 circles in one direction. Feel the sacrum, feel the hip joint, and then change a direction. Let your left side of your bottom come up as it goes far right and opens left. It comes back down again. It's a nice opening here. One more time. And then both feet on the floor. And to prepare ourselves, we're going to come into Apanasana first. Hands to shins, lift your head. So this is more of a variation on Apanasana. Head to the knees, rock your hips side to side, stretching out the low back. Giving another nice massage as we did at the beginning of our practice. To the low back area. And then lower the head and lower the feet. First up in Shavasana alignment, lift the bottom and stretch your tailbone towards your heels and lower the back down. Keeping your knees bent, lift your upper back off the floor and pull your shoulder blades together and let your palms turn naturally open. Now lift your head, chin to the throat, and lower the neck down very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Now slowly extend one leg and then the other. And let your legs go apart a little bit. Relax the feet, shake them out a little bit. Take a big breath here. Inhale, left nostril, no hands. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. And exhale, left. Inhale, left, one more round. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. And exhale, left. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale both nostrils. Feel a wave of relaxation rushing over the body. From the top of the head, through the shoulders, into the arms, into the abdomen, into the hips, legs, down into the feet. Inhale, bring that feeling of relaxation up your body. And exhale, wash your body with a giant wave of relaxation. Three more like that. See relaxation rising up your body. And then send that wave down. And allow your body to be still. I'm reading to you today from Thich Nhat Hanh, The Good News. The good news they do not print. The good news we do print. We have a special edition every moment, and we need you to read it. The good news is that you are alive, that the linden tree is still there, standing firm in the harsh winter. The good news is that you have wonderful eyes to touch the blue sky. The good news is that there are children before us, and our arms are available. Hugging is possible. They only print what is wrong. Look at each of our special editions. We always offer the things that are not wrong. We want you to benefit from them and help protect them. The dandelion is there by the sidewalk, smiling its wondrous smile, singing the song of eternity. Listen, you have ears that can hear it. Bow your head. Listen to it. Leave behind the world of sorrow, of preoccupation, and get free. The latest good news is that you can do it. By Thich Nhat Hanh. Focus on one positive action today and treat it with Abhyasa and Vairagya. Practice consistently with sincere effort. Detachment from illusion, distraction, impatience, frustration. Having sincerity and purpose. One positive act. I'm sure you'll do many, but pull one out right now. Which one are you focusing on? How will you stay positive toward it? Sincere. Give it purpose. Allow it to give you purpose. Having a sweet attitude toward maintaining tranquility while achieving this positive action. We'll come back into the space once again. So listen to the sounds around you. Allow your senses to wake up again. Your tongue in your mouth. Smell any smells in the air. Start to move fingers and toes. And then stretch your body in a bigger stretch. And bend your knees in, please, rolling to the right. Place your right arm under your ear, turning your head down slightly. With sincerity and purpose, place the left hand on the floor and gently bring yourself to a seat. Hands at the heart center, Anjali Mudra for grace and reverence of Abhyasa and Vairagya, not only on our mat, but off of our mat. May we practice consistently our Dharma, our purpose, with an attitude of tranquility, not being stuck in illusion, being in clarity. Om Shanti 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 together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti. I'll unmute if you have any questions. You can also send an email if you're in a rush. It's been great having you all here. Thank you, everybody.
That was awesome, Anna. Thank you.
Great to have you here, Willis. So good to have you with us.
Sweating.
Good. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, I'm like, I'm still close, but so far.
I know.
That's great.
Thanks, Anna.
You're close in my heart. Thank you.
Thanks very much, sweetie.
See y'all. Teachers, see you later today.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.